It is Friday, to check, the 18th. Good thing I have a calendar over there. Kind of a different one this year. Shows some little island off the coast of who knows. Anyway, it is, here we are, the regular weekly update at Totally Guitars. I have no idea where we're going today, so maybe John Renborn? Maybe not. Some pretty cool songs of his I've been thinking about lately. But mostly want to give you a rundown of what happened this week and talk about a few things going on the forum. And that's it. The usual. I really have no idea where we're going, but had a couple of kind of cool tunes. The reason I started off with a sort of Leo Kottke thing is I think we've exhausted The Fisherman. I think today or this week, not exhausted. But I know in the last couple of weeks we've had a lot of uploads of The Fisherman, and this week one of them, Tom Vargas, got reviewed. And let's see, there was another review. I should look at my list. Oh, and Wally's version of Blackbird. So this is a good time to kind of revisit some really important techniques. So I hope you guys check out the review of Blackbird, because a lot of stuff that was happening in there was a lot of the things were excellent, but had a few kind of suggestions that everybody could take to heart, I think, with, and especially anybody who's playing Blackbird, which should be almost everybody watching here should have worked on Blackbird by now. So, and then we had a couple of unusual tunes. Going way back to 1971 for Steve Stills, and way forward to 2012 for the Lumineers, Ho Hey. So hope you guys had a chance to check those out. I definitely think there are going to be some more Lumineers tunes on the horizon. I really enjoyed listening to their album. One of my students, Kevin, of all people, like who usually comes in with this kind of stuff, kind of turned me on to him and said, "Hey, we got to learn some of this stuff." He's also working on something really interesting. I forgot I got to get this. Checking out David Grisman and Jerry Garcia and some of those guys, and I even made them listen to Fairport Convention and their version of the same song. So hopefully people know what I'm talking. Hopefully some of you know what I'm talking about way out there. Great purple album cover, Sandy Denny. Anyway, let's see. What else? Oh, so our friends at Song Surgeon have come up with something really cool that I would like some of you guys to check out and get back to me on. It is a guitar riff practice app for iPhones, iPads, and I think Androids as well. Still living on it's not handy here, but a little flip phone. Still wishing I had my Motorola StarTAC, but not quite. This one's a Samsung something or other. But anybody with a smartphone out there that would like to check out this riff from our friends at Song Surgeon, this riff app to practice with, I think, you can find it at guitarrx.com, guitarpharmacy.com. Anyway, so I'd appreciate a little bit of feedback. So would they. On I think you get like 10 free apps, and anyway, there's definitely a free trial kind of thing going on out there. So I did tell them I would bring that up. Okay, but I had something else I want to talk about. Oh, two things. One is the banner. So cool to see the excitement that is going on with the banner. Although, at this point, I think it's on its way to Hawaii. I am sure I will never see it, because probably if it ever gets here, that's going to be its last stop. And I just don't see that thing ever having a place not to go. So it's great to see the pictures of it, and loved seeing the kangaroos. Scott, so I think the banner has left Australia now and is on its way back to, well, halfway back to the United States. Some of my Hawaiian relatives still refer to the United States as, well, many people there refer to it as the mainland. Some of our sovereign type supporters still refer to it as America and don't consider themselves, I should not get political about this, but anyway, Uncle Dale, if you're watching, Happy New Year, buddy. Anyway, let's see. I had one more thing I was going to tell. Anyway, so the travels of the banner have been very, very cool, and that has just been exciting to watch. And I really appreciate everybody that shoots videos with it. And Scott's video was really fun to watch too. Sitting there with a guitar, kind of rambling. You know, how could anybody find that not fascinating? Anyway, I was glued. Scott, good work. And let's see. I had one more thing I was going to tell you about. Fly on the Wall video this week. I hope you guys checked it out, and I know Sandy's lessons are kind of intense, and you know, anyhow, I'm sure some of you get lost in Sandy's lessons, and I'm sure some of you just eat them up, because we always go through some theory stuff, and she is just so studious, and she's just a joy to be around. So Sandy's lesson this week had been to start working on Here, There, and Everywhere, much in the way I played it on an album that I don't have handy. There's some over there, but I did an album many years ago of Beatles arrangements. Ouch. And the album opens up with Here, There, and Everywhere, and we want to kind of work on her own version of a chord solo. So we started off in this lesson playing it just a little bit, and we didn't get into any playing at all. It ended up being almost an hour of, well, we got into a little bit of playing, but mostly talking about how you have to have the chords and the melody very clear in your head. Okay, here's a chord progression. Ooh. It's not what you think it is. Anybody pick that one out yet? Melody goes something like this. Sorry, got kind of carried away. Like it never happens. But anyway, the key to this, and this is addressed in, oh, this is another comment that came up on the forum that Scott brought up, by the way, too. Creating chord solos. So the idea is make sure you can strum through the chord progression and play the melody independently first. That's my big tip of the week. So if you want to try it with case, have the melody down clear, or clear in your head, and the chords. So let's get some videos uploaded of people creating their own chord solos from songs. They don't even have to be Target songs, because I really like to see people work on that. And we will keep you kind of updated and posted on what's going on with Sandy and Here, There, and Everywhere. A lot of great tunes in there. So, okay, I think that is enough for today. I will be back next week. See ya.